Welcome to our weekly program, The Inside Story of Chabad in America through the Mindel Archives. A few weeks ago, I mentioned that the next few programs we will do the Rebbe's letters, and we see the Klorkeit, the English letters, how the Rebbe is clear. We see the Rebbe's principles. So today I want to share with you a letter that a woman wrote to the Rebbe. She writes, God is the creator of the world, and God guides everything and everyone. Why do I deserve? Why does she deserve? The doctor told her about her prognosis, something which she didn't like. So she says, why? Why did God do this? Anyway, this was a question. Many people ask this question. So the Rebbe answered, number one, very practical. The Rebbe writes to her, I want to tell you even from the realistic point of view, we must recognize the fact that many times the greatest doctors, the greatest physicians have made mistakes in diagnosis. So the Rebbe said, so if the Rebbe said it to her, she felt automatically better because if the Rebbe said, probably the Rebbe is taking care of it. But the fact is that the doctors make mistakes. That's number one. Number two, in recent times, we see new discoveries, the Rebbe says, are made daily in the medical field, and new wonders, new drugs in the medical treatments. So in other words, you have a medicine. So maybe this doesn't diagnose. Probably tomorrow, maybe they'll come up with a medicine that you'll be able to use it. So, in other words, what are you worried? So this is practical. The third thing is the most important. To be truly realistic, the Rebbe says, one cannot consider anything impossible in a condition which is to a large extent, he says here, bound up with the nervous system and the resistance of the organism. Even medical opinion agree that the stronger the patient's faith in cure, the stronger his will to get better. The stronger becomes his ability to recover. Have emunah and have bitochen. The biggest cure is the bitochen and emunah. Think positive. The Rebbe always says, and people think it's only a saying, tracht gut wird sein gut. That's a thing from the Tzemach Tzedek. When you think good, it will be good. And this is the Rebbe answered many people like that. And people shouldn't think that just this avot. Trach gut et sein gut. Think a bitochen, there's the Eibishter, and the Eibishter does good. This is how a person should think. So this is a lesson that we should always know positive. Think good for sein gut. Now, let me speak about something else now. Since we are now before Yud Shvat. Yud Shvat is the Yom Elula from the Frierdiker Rebbe, Schus Yogin Aleinu. Also, Yud Aleph Shvat is the Kabbalah's Hanesias from our Rebbe, Schus Yogin Aleinu. So we should follow the drachim of the Rebbe. I would suggest reading the letters. People should read letters. They'll find answers. Just read letters, so you'll know the Rebbe's shita on certain things, and follow the shita. this should be, take upon yourself, and cover the Yud Shvat and Yud Aleph Shvat. Now, I also want to say, this is personal. My birthday is Yud Aleph Shvat, and my mother's, Zon Ogishik, my mother's birthday is also Yud Aleph Shvat. So, I want to give a bracha to all the listeners. Quite a few years, people are listening to this program, so I want to give a bracha. Now, Altiyah Bichas Hedyet Kalbei Necho, the Rebbe writes in a letter, I don't know if I gave out the letter, somebody asked the Rebbe, why do you make a big fuss of a birthday? We know in Chumash it says Yom Yoledes Esparei. And even in Chabad, years ago, they never made a fuss of a birthday. Some even, we don't even know the birthday. I'd say the Magid, Mazurcha Magid, we nobody, because it wasn't important, a birthday. Why does the Rebbe made a new zach of a Yom Yoledes? So the Rebbe answered him like this: every person in the world has a birthday. There is no person that does not have a Yom Yoledes. We need brachas in this world. We need blessings. So that gives an opportunity for every person to give a bracha at least once a year. So we should make a farbringen. So every birthday, the Rebbe said, make a farbringen. That's a time that we can give brachas. So I want to give a bracha, and to everybody, when you give a bracha, you give a big bracha. Once I mentioned somebody came to the Rebbe, and he says, Rebbe, he told me this. He's already in Olam HaEmes. He says, Rebbe, I need a blessing, but I only want a shtickle. He used the word shtickle blessing, because I know you're a busy man, and I don't want to keep you, you're busy. So just at least I need a shtickle. Give me a shtickle only. So the Rebbe says, when I give a bracha, I don't give a shtickle. You give a bracha, you give a full bracha. So what do you give? So same thing, give a bracha that it should be people hagefen, hatzlocha, gesund. Everybody should have parnosa. Everybody should have nachas. Bone chaye u'mezayne revicha. And the Rebbe mentioned, why do we say bone chaye u'mezayne? It should be the opposite. It should be first chaye, bone, and then mezayne. First comes life, then children, then parnasa. So why do we use bon chaye, children? So the Rebbe answers there to somebody. It's another letter. Bona. If a person has good children and they follow the derech haTorah, then chaye, then the father's leben is al leben, the leben is al leben, and the parnasa is parnasa. Ezehu osher hasameich bechalkai. Doesn't mean rich money. Plenty of people are rich and they have problems with children. So the whole riches means nothing. First has to be bona. First, a person raises good children, then then everything that he has, then his life is a good life, and then the parnasa. So we should all. So I want to give a bracha that we bona chayim zeina revicha. There should be achdus in this world. There should be shalom in Eretz Yisrael, and b'derech mamela, when there's shalom by us, there's shalom by Yidden, especially by Fruma Yidden. It says, if you want to see if a fish is fresh, you smell the head. If the head is fresh, then the whole fish is fresh. The same thing also, if there is shalom amongst Erliche Yidden, amongst Fruma Yidden, there'll be shalom in the world. There'll be shalom, there'll be achdus in Eretz Yisrael, and we should all have arichas yomim v'shonim tevis, and we should be zeiche b'korev mamesh to Mashiach tzidkenu b'mheira v'yomeinu now. Thank you.